Hi YouTube family! Today is a huge milestone. You might notice that this space that I'm working in looks very different to where you've seen some DIY videos that I have done in the past. You might remember that I've been working in this really small glorified closet of an art room, which I was very proud to have at the house. And as you've seen over the past couple of years, all of my DIY projects have expanded. We've been doing more and more DIY projects, not only with home renovation, but crafting projects. And we have now started to launch some merch that we're doing, our Elysia English DIY Create With Me kits. And my projects just keep growing, which means that naturally I'm going to run out of space. And so we are now today filming for the very first time in our starting to get renovated Elysia English studios, which I am unbelievably proud to be standing in. We have a lot of work to do, but over the past 2 weeks, we have started to tackle all of the little projects that need to happen here at the studio to make this the most amazing dream studio space ever. And I'm so excited because today I'm going to work on a project that involves you, our YouTube family. It's going to be the very first personal touch to this space. But as you already know, if you've been following our channel has always been about creating a life you love. And literally creating a life you love. And there's been a few things along the way that we've said, things like we rise by lifting others. And you've noticed a few things about me, like I love sunflowers and just things that are yellow and cheery. So I thought that the perfect project today would be to add some sunflowers to the wall in my studio space. Why did I choose sunflowers? Well, I chose sunflowers because sunflowers standing alone, a windstorm comes and what do? They kind of topple over, right? But a sunflower field that's all standing together, they all grow and rise together and then they kind of hold each other strong. So I thought that it would be really fun to do sunflowers on the wall and be able to do something that has our YouTube family members' names on it. So if you have subscribed to one of my Elysia English Create With Me kits, your name is going to go on the wall today. And then we're going to continue to grow our way across the wall, creating a huge sunflower field of everyone that's subscribed to the kits. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a stencil here using my CRICUT stencil film. And I've created an image from the design space of a sunflower. And I want to be able to trace it onto my wood here so that I can then cut it out. So because I want to trace the outside, I'm just going to remove the outer part of the film here. And then you can see I'll have this silhouette shape of a sunflower. I'm going to make them a decent enough size, but not too big, because hopefully one day I can fill the whole wall with sunflowers. And as I mentioned in a video last week, I had set some goals for myself as to hopefully a dream number of like how many subscribers I would have, how many kits I would be selling. So I had set some goals for myself to be able to hopefully achieve those by January. And I'm just a couple of orders away from meeting my goal now. And it's just the beginning of September, which is absolutely amazing. And so I think that my vision of filling this whole wall with sunflowers might actually be a possibility one day. So I'm going to create a whole bunch of sunflowers today that we can put on the wall with our first subscribers. And then I'm going to cut a whole bunch of blank ones that we can keep adding to, and you'll get to see me add these to the wall using the transfer tape so that I can pick up the sunflower here. And I only need the outer edge because I'm going to be tracing it. Just save that for later. So I have my sunflower silhouette from the outside is what I'm going to follow along on my saw so that I can cut a whole bunch of these out. Sunflowers have to be a beautiful yellow color. The other reason why I thought sunflowers would be cute is because my very first Create With Me kits were a sunflower project. And so I thought that that would be a great way to just sort of have that as a memory. Oh, did I get lucky on my first drop down?
There's no way.
I did. I thought I was gonna have to spin it around so many times to get it right.
That's amazing.
That was lucky, meant to be.
That's incredible, actually.
Because when I first cut it out, I thought, how am I gonna line that up and not have to spin that around a whole bunch of times? just about to put the first dozen on the wall. I have so many more to make, but I want to see what they look like. So first one we have up, we have Susan, and now we have Shirley. They're so beautiful. Now we have Reba. I think I'm gonna make them not in any like specific pattern. Like I wanna stagger them some.
When this wall gets filled up,
I can only dream that that would happen one day.
I love the sunflowers. I love that it's the sunflower patch.
So I know that we mentioned in a video a couple of weeks ago that we're going to be doing a really, really neat art project here at the studio. And this is a really cool art project, but we're actually going to be doing something that's going to add even more color into the space. Because as you know, we've done the exterior of the building black, and we want all the walls in here to be white so that the artwork and anything that's designed in this space can really be the focal point. But there's another wall across from the sunflowers that's going to get something pretty amazing. I'm just waiting for a few more supplies to come in, and then we'll be able to work on that. So this is something I'm working on in the meantime. I'm pretty excited about both of these. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
We got Gina going on the wall. You can see I've been adding more as we go. So you can try to pause the video and see if you can find your name. Okay, last one for the night. We're gonna stick it right here. We definitely have room to grow. But so far, look at how beautiful they look.
Wow.
I hope everyone can see their name. I'll do a good pan over so that you can see where your name is. But I think they look amazing. Tomorrow I can work on doing some more blanks so that if anyone joins the subscription program, then I can add their name to the wall. But I think this is so fun. And then what I'll do is once a week, I can update my wall and add anybody that's new to subscribing to the Elysia English Create With Me Kids. But look at how beautiful they look. This was such a fun and meaningful project. Doing these Elysia English Create With Me Kids have really been like an amazing project for me to work on. I'm enjoying every single second of it. And I just thought that this would be a really, really great way for me to be able to just remind myself every time I'm working in here how many people are rising me up, joining me on this whole journey. And I know that I couldn't possibly make a sunflower for every single person who's purchased a kit, but I have an idea so we can kind of add something else later on so that if you have ordered a kit, we can add something. So stay tuned for a future video for that. But this is all the people that have subscribed currently to the Elysia English boxes. And I just thought it was a really fun way to be able to show how I could make a really memorable project and a project that's really meaningful using my Cricut Maker 3. So I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring this video, and I want to thank everyone who's been cheering me on and who has gone on to purchase one of my kits. This is just like so amazing that we are now in the point where we're working in my studio, starting the renovations in this amazing space that we're going to turn into my absolute dream studio space, and you get to be part of this entire adventure. So thank you so much. I love you. Oh my gosh, these are so cute, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Wow, they're so spectacular.